Christmas, like most festivals, has a wide array of sweetmeats that go with exchanging to friends and families and also to enjoy in the house. Most of these sweetmeats are extremely old world charm in nature, yet have that certain level of comfort that Christmas brings. While we do create a lot of the old world charm sweetmeats every Christmas, here is a twisted version in creating a date roll, some almond rocks, and a Himalayan pink salt chocolate. Let's get to creating these three now. My favorite sweetmeat among all the varieties that you create, may it be fudge, may it be milk cream, may it be some cakes, or the famed Nuries. So I've got almond rocks that are always a hit in this family. They're something that you munch on all through the day or just snack on at any given time of the day or night. Out here I've taken a kg of almonds. I've just put it into a baking tray, created a salt water solution of about 50 ml of water and 2 tablespoons of salt, stirred it, drizzled it on top and baked it in the oven at 130 degrees Celsius for a good 2 hours, slow, steady, till they get that perfect crunch. With the almonds cooled overnight and at room temperature, now is the fun part of just melting some chocolate. So here I've got 75% dark chocolate, and dark chocolate and almonds are a match made in heaven. And all I'm going to do, 500 grams of this going straight into the microwave to melt down, and let's temper it. We're going to melt this down for a good 2.5 minutes and just temper it till it gets that beautiful silken hue. With this melted and hot as ever, now comes to the part of tempering the chocolate and cooling it down till it gets a golden hue. Tempering chocolate just warrants that you mix it well and cool it down till it gets that sheen and color. Care must be taken not to go more than 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes when working with a microwave. You do not ever want to burn chocolate. You just want it to melt and get that gorgeous color. I like to mix and temper chocolate for just about 4 to 5 minutes. You want it to be hot so it evenly coats the almonds. Cooling it down is just going to get it solidifying and being a little difficult to work with. So the recommended time is just 4 to 5 minutes till it's gorgeously smooth, and all you need to do is lift it up and pour it onto the almonds and just allow everything to now mix with each other. Now with your chocolate hot and the almonds at room temperature, it's going to set fast. So work with firm strokes, allowing everything to mix. And now it's time to create those gorgeous rocks that we keep raving about all the time. Forming rocks is really simple. You must remember 2 principles out here. Firstly, water and chocolate is poison with each other. So keep them as far apart. Ensure there's no moisture while working. Your counters come really handy. So all you do is line it with some normal butter paper on the counter and starts allowing these to set. So I take about 4 to 5 almonds and just put them into rocks. These gorgeous little rock dumplings just leave a centimeter gap in between so that they dry out well and allow it to get some height so they resemble those glorious rocks. I've just gone overboard with creating the entire batch of almond rocks to distribute to friends, family, and to munch on all through the Christmas season. As we allow this to set for a good 15 to 20 minutes, do not rush this process because you want it to hold and absorb each other's flavors. Now as we allow the almond rocks to set, let's get to creating a very Bombay styled date roll. So here I've got about 500 grams of short crust pastry that I'm going to roll, and short crust pastry is a pastry that I always have lying in my fridge. Roll this out to about 1/2 centimeter thickness, encase it with dates, and you're good to bake. Creating these date rolls are fun and easy. Just roll it out to half centimeter thickness and cut them into long strips. We're going to encase it with dates and roll it again. You want to work each roll at a time and work at it very, very simply. So just take it, and here I've got some dates that I've chopped. I've taken about 250 grams of dates, and we're just going to chop them, remove the seed, and create a longish roll. Place this roll in the center. Put this in the center, and now all you need to do is roll it and form the perfect roll. The pastry has to encase it all around, and just roll it tight. Cut these rolls into 1.5 inch to 2 inch pieces, and you're ready to put them into the oven to bake. Line these on a baking tray, leaving a gap of about 1 inch so that they bake really well. A slight egg wash is what's required just to give it that gorgeous golden color. Here I've taken 1 egg. I've just whisked it with about 2 tablespoons of water so that you get that golden hue. These date rolls bake in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for just about 16 to 20 minutes till they are golden brown and ready to be enjoyed. With the date rolls baking in the oven, now comes the part and actually the Herculean task of just wrapping these almond rocks. So here I've got a chocolate foil wrapper and red with the Christmassy colors, and we're just going to wrap it tight. I always enjoy keeping the opening right below so that this is how this gorgeous baby looks. These gorgeous almond rocks go bang into a glass jar nestled on my coffee table and are perfect to enjoy during watching a movie or sitting or just catching up with friends. These almond rocks are decadently divine and so a part of Christmas. Allowing these to bake for a good 20 minutes, the date rolls are done with the perfect golden hue and such an easy Christmassy sweetmeat to enjoy. Bring these down to room temperature, and all you need to do is store it in an airtight container ready to be used. Now I always save the best for the last, and my most favorite sweetmeat is this Himalayan pink salt milk chocolates. They are so easy to create. All you need to do is take a kg of milk chocolate and put it in the microwave on high for about 3 minutes till it melts. With the milk chocolate melting, now is the fun part which adds my new age twist to it. So here I've got some edible silver powder, and I'm just going to line the molds on the inside with edible silver, giving it that perfect Christmassy color. You want these semi-domes to get that beautiful silver color, so Christmassy in nature. All you need to do is line the inside of it with this silver dust so that it gives that gorgeous color, and the Himalayan pink salt just comes through. Most people find this to be too salty, but I think it's the perfect pick-me-up when you're hungry. With the chocolate melted, all we're going to do now is temper this, add some Himalayan pink salt and set it. It's so simple, so easy. Milk chocolate is easier to work with than dark chocolate, and it's easy to temper. Only just make sure that there are no lumps and bask in that glorious sheen that it brings. A minute of cooling this down and ensuring all the lumps have gone perfectly well. Now is the fun part of adding the Himalayan pink salt, and if you're salt obsessed as I am, you tend to go overboard, so always add in less. I still remember one Christmas I went overboard and nobody complained though, but the salt was just too much. So give it a fine sprinkles just to add that tinge when you're enjoying this chocolate, but not too much. Mix this in And all this needs to go is bang into a piping bag now. And all you need to do is pour it into these molds. So let it go up to 3/4. Just keep pouring them in. And all you need to do is give it 20 minutes to set. The purpose out here is to ensure that they are salty in nature. So you don't need too much. You just want this gorgeous chocolate to roll about and dissolve when enjoying them. A slight dab is required so that it levels out evenly. 20 minutes of allowing these mini domes to set, and the beauty of using a silicone mold is you can stretch them so that they loosen out, and all you need to do is lift up and flip. Just loosen them out, give them a nudge, and moment of unveiling. Moment of truth, these gorgeous silver, I call them my snow domes, are ready. All you need to do now is a silver snow thing needs to go in a silver wrapper. So wrap it up and you're good to go. It's quite a messy affair because it gets silver all over your hands, but they look pretty and they are amazing to enjoy. I hope you enjoyed creating these modern new age take on an old-time classic of sweetmeats that go with the Christmas spirit and the Christmas cheer. Don't forget to share loads of love by hitting on the like button, and as always, try them out and you never should forget to subscribe.